Hi, how are you today? My
Good,
name's
how are
Sonia.
you?
Nice
My
to
name's
meet
Sasha.
you.
Nice
Nice
to
to meet you. So how was your drive here today?
It wasn't too bad. It's very close to home.
So there was no traffic?
No. I know the area very well, so it's not tricky.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. So today I'm going to be asking you a couple interview questions to get to know you better. So please try to answer everything in it with as much detail as you can. If you don't want to answer the question, you're able to pass. So.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right, so is that all right with you?
All fine.
All right, so let's get started. So why don't you first start off by telling me about your shoulder injury and which shoulder it is.
It's my right shoulder. I had a car accident, so I'm in a lot of pain now.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Sasha. What has changed in your day-to-day routine because of your shoulder injury?
Well, first off, I have kids and have no help at home. Before the injury, I did everything in the house, but now doing any activity is difficult. I also had to take off from work.
I'm really sorry. It sounds like your injury is really holding you back from a lot. What certain activities or movements cause you the most pain?
I have trouble grabbing and holding anything heavy, cooking, cleaning with my arm, and raising my arm. I really feel like everything in my whole life is going downhill with this, and it'll never get better.
Would you mind explaining why you feel like everything is going downhill?
I'm alone raising 2 kids, money is tight, and rehab in the past has not helped my shoulder one bit. I really feel alone on all of this. I feel as if I'm stressed at all times, and it's so overwhelming.
What routine seems the most overwhelming to you?
I've always been stressed due to the financial situations, but it really got bad after the shoulder injury. The whole entire car accident has been a crazy situation because the accident was my fault. My kids were hurt too, so I feel guilty about the whole situation.
Are your kids all right?
Yeah, they're fine, thank God. I'm really worried about what we are going to do when the car is at the mechanic. I've been narrowing down my ideas since there are so many options.
There are a lot of options. Sasha, you mentioned earlier that your stress got extremely worse after the accident. Would you mind explaining that more?
It's just so stressful because I feel like there was no hope for me. My past rehab was an awful experience. It didn't work, and I hate doing the at-home stuff. I don't have time or the patience to do it.
I can understand that at-home stuff is a lot of work, but have you ever thought about the positives that could come if you did do the at-home stuff?
I know that my shoulder would probably be in much better shape than it is now. It's just so painful to perform exercises at home.
I'm really glad you told me that. Now we can make future adjustments for your therapy sessions. Would you mind also explaining what other things you didn't like about past therapy, or was it the environment, things the therapist did, anything?
I think it's the fact that I didn't see results as quickly as I could have, and I'd like to.
Would you mind explaining where you didn't see the results as quickly as you did?
Could you explain that better? I don't really understand the question.
I'm really sorry about that, Sasha. Let me rephrase it. I was just wondering if you could give me specific examples of where you didn't see your shoulder improve. It could be examples from cooking, cleaning, chores, anything really.
Oh, now I understand. I was seeing some improvement in the beginning of my sessions, like less pain when raising my shoulder, but then it got bad again out of nowhere. I also work 3 jobs that require me to lift heavy things, but in therapy we never worked on that. My biggest fear is that I will never be able to work again and not be able to provide for my kids.
Could you see yourself doing anything else besides the jobs you currently have?
No, I could not. I didn't go to college, so these jobs are really the only things I could actually do.
Okay, so I'm really glad you told me that. Now we can make future adjustments for therapy sessions. We can work with not only at-home stuff, but things that affect your job life as well.
Yes, at the moment that is my only goal.
All right, Sasha. Those are all the questions I have for you today. If you have any questions about how you want your therapy sessions to run, if you have any feedback for me, please let me know.
All right. Thank you, Sonia. No, I don't have anything in mind at the moment. Thank you so much.